asked me what I would rate my Ireland study experience, and I said I'll rate it an 8.5 over 10. And here's why. Hey you, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video series, I'll be answering frequently asked questions that I get on study, work, and living in Ireland. And this will be based on my experience. As you can see, for today's video, we have a different position. I digress. Back to the video. I will not change my Ireland study experience for anything. Honestly speaking, it was very wholesome. It was very, how do I put it? There was new knowledge. It was so exciting. I don't think I'll change it for anything. And I'm so happy that I did my master's study in Ireland. Okay, now let's get to why I rate my study experience 8.5. And where did the other 1.5 go? We'll see. Number one plus for me would be the opportunity to network and meet people. In my college year, while doing my master's study in Ireland, in UCD, I got to meet my colleagues, my classmates, and honestly speaking, they were very welcoming. We even got to visit one person, like a classmate of mine's house. It was exciting. I don't know if it is a kind of like ritual, because I have a friend that actually did his own master's as well in UCD, and then he was also invited over to a friend's place where they were just chilled and all that. So as an international student, being a first time abroad jackpot person, you understand what I mean? Like being the first person to travel abroad, knowing no family here, it was very, very wholesome. I loved that I got to meet very good people as classmates that I could have chill time with, I could spend time over, discuss with, you know, have conversations with, help out and things like that. I even had to go with two colleagues of mine for a research in like a different county in Athlone. I cannot forget that. It was very wholesome. So meeting my colleagues, my classmates, and then they were very welcoming, very friendly as well. And then even going to visit their home and all, like I don't take it for granted. Honestly and truly, I will rate that experience a 2. Okay, so that's 2 points for that point. The next plus for me will be the college class schedule. Okay, as a master's student, I can put my hand on my chest to say that I had time on my hands. Like for my first semester, I think I had like 2 classes in a week. 2. Is it 2 classes in a week? Yeah, 2 to 3 classes in a week. Yeah, 2 to 3 classes, and they were really, really spread out. And one class, I could have one class for 2 hours in a day. So because the master's study that I did, or I don't know if it is a college, if it is the entirety of the college that I went to, but one thing is that they want the master's study to be something that you of your own knowledge. Do you understand? So it's less of like come to class, teach you this, teach you that, and it's more of you doing your own research. And I really appreciated that because it gave me time to kind of like read more, to do other things with my life, and also as well study. Okay, and then while studying, the expectation is that for each course you'll be given study materials, you'll be given journals, and then you are supposed to do your own self-reflection of those journals. So I had the time to, oh Lord have mercy. And I came to Ireland at a time where it was just like moving to normality, out of COVID into normality. And this was 2021. So there was a lot of like classes that were held online and some in person. So that was just for the first semester. The second semester was more of like, we had some more evening classes, you understand? And then I got to meet my very good supervisor and lecturer. Oh my God, the classes were so interesting. The discussion time was so interesting. Sorry, I'm a sucker for quality education, so I'm sure you can already see my eyes sparkle at this speaking about education. Speaking about education, but the study time, the experiential learning, the critical thinking. Oh, I cannot trade it for anything. I love the projects. 100%. I'll give this a 2. okay, 2 being the highest mark on my scale. So I'll give this particular experience, the college coursework, the modules, and everything that is to it about study, I'll give it a solid 2. Moving on, another plus for me will be the student discounts. Oh, Lord Almighty. Like, the student discount is insane. You can get discounts on pizza, discounts on cinema use, discounts on clothing, discounts on shoe, everything, discounts on anything that exists. Just to be asking, oh, is there a student discount? And I had my student card. I had the international student card, and then it can give you perks to have access to like more student discounts that could exist out of country, maybe like in UK or something. You understand? So I like, just for showing your student card, you could get discount. I really, really appreciated that, because the moment you graduate and then you start getting the and then you stop getting those student benefits, I think reality sets in, and then you hit and you just like, hey, I should have, had I known. You understand? But the student discount is very, very good. Need I add? Need I add the leap card? So the leap card is the card that you use to get on transportation in Ireland, to get by transportation in Ireland. And let me tell you, oh, the payment on the leap card was so sweet. When I got the adult leap card and I started paying the adult leap card, I felt it in my, even till date, I'm still feeling it in my bones, honestly. You don't understand the perks being a 25 or 20 something year old student and availing of the benefits of tapping in the bus of for like €1 or something. Like, come on, come on. I loved it. So for that, I'm going to give it a solid 2.0, because the discounts were very, very juicy. And me being an Igbo girl, I do not play with freebies. I do not play with money. Okay, so solid 2 on that one. So the next one is going to be the shebang bang, the money. The money as a student is great, but not great. Okay. So being a student, you have to work 20 hours per week, and given the cost of living in Ireland and the housing prices in Ireland, by the time you spend money on your rent and you take out of what you've earned for your rent, there's nothing else. There's literally nothing else that you can do with yourself. And me being from Nigeria, the money being earned was, good enough. It was like, oh, when you do the conversion, it's like really good. But then when you pay the when you pay the rent, you can hardly, and then if you have to like do the sending money back home, which is, I think, literally everybody, the Indians, the Africans, the which other person, I think we do that. You understand? There's nothing left, really. So do you get? So it's kind of like you're basically feeding from hand to mouth. So the money is not that great, but it's okay. It's livable. Do you get? Because the minimum wage at the time was okay. The minimum wage now is still okay, but just like the market rate is not the best. And the accommodation is not so great, That being said, however, the tax on student income is very, very minimal. Like when I was a student, I did not feel tax at all. I did not feel it at all. So when people were crying and to me, oh, the tax, I could not see it until I graduated. Then I felt it in my spine. You understand? But as a student, there's some levity, because you won't be taxed as greatly. You understand? Unless maybe you earn higher than what you are supposed to, but you will not be taxed heavily, and you can put your student tuition fee into the tax rebate and revenue, and you will get the tax back. You understand? So the tax payment on student income, I would say, is pretty good. So I'm actually going to put it together, like money, that's like the income, the cost of living, and tax. I'm going to put all of that as a whole and measure it up to 1.5, a solid 1.5. Just because, I would like to earn more as a student. Moving on, the weather. Oh my God. So I resumed college here in Ireland in the month of September. And if you know the weather in Ireland, September, October, November, December, that Halloween to Christmas period, deadly, man. Deadly, man. In the year 2021, oh, it was, I think it was colder than how it's I experienced it like last year, or how it is generally. Like, I think that the weather condition in Ireland is slowly getting better. But as at the time I came, I felt it too. I don't know whether maybe it's because I'm acclimatizing slowly. I don't know what it is, but the weather was not palatable at all. September, October, November is no November, December. It was not it at all. I did not come with appropriate clothing, of which I have an ebook, like a digital product now, of that just details what to pack when you are traveling or when you are coming to Ireland, okay? And that will just save you the money, save you strength, save you energy, and actually pack. You actually pack what you need, because I did not come with appropriate clothing. I had to get most of the things here. I only traveled with 300 euros when they said, oh, come with 3,000 euros. My God, oh my goodness. Story for another day. Story for another day. Okay, no problem. But, anyways, I came with limited resources in terms of the funds, and I came with, what's the name? I came with not so suitable clothing. So I had to, any money that I get from working, I had to like get better clothing here. You understand? So the weather was not palatable at all. I could not even say I was stylish. I was not stylish. I was not going for style. I was going for comfort. I was going for what was comfortable. You always see me with my black jackets because it was terribly cold. So I will not rate it at all. However, if you're resuming in January, you may have a slightly different experience, because January leading up to January, February will still be cold, but leading up to March and then into summer period, you may not fully experience the full dimension of the Irish weather condition in terms of the cold. Do you understand? But if you resume in something like September, trust me, you'll feel September, October, November, December, January, February. So it's kind of like you only spend 2 months feeling the actual brunt of the weather, if you resume in college in January. But me resuming in September, of course, I felt everything. So the weather was not palatable. I did not like it at all. It was very, very depressing. So, but I did like the Christmas decoration around Ireland. So, yeah. But that doesn't classify. So I'll give the weather condition, my experience as a student, a 1 over 2. Okay. So that brings a total of 8.5 over 10 on my study experience here in Ireland, which I think is a pass mark. Okay. Yeah, it's a pass mark. I'm a teacher, so that's a pass mark. Okay. But that being said, I don't know if this video was helpful to anybody or what have you. Don't forget to drop your questions somehow, okay? And I'll get to them. Alrighty. But I hope this has kind of like given you a full scope on what study can be like in Ireland. All right. And that is it on this end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you on the next video. Okay? My name is Cynthia, also known as Cyrilna, and I'll see you real soon. Ciao!